I'm DominicaDeGrandis, and I work with David J. Anderson and Associates. And David wrote the book on the Kanban method. And we travel all over the world, helping organizations improve by implementing Kanban. And so I've been helping to review the book with Jean, and I've been really excited about it because most of my career, when I would try to explain what I did to my family and friends, nobody understood what I did. And so being able to read about it, in a novel setting was really fun for me, because here was a thorough explanation that I could relate to in a novel setting. I just hope that other people can start understanding the work that's involved. I think it probably suffers a bit from the new fad that might wear off and people move over to the next big thing. But I do also think that really large companies that suffer from that have a high level of governance may find DevOps challenging. For example, if there's if people are required to report utilization rates, they have to say how long each of their team member works on a certain function. Then if they go help somebody else do their work, then what? The utilization reports come back that 20% of your team was working on somebody else's team. I guess you don't need 20% of your budget, and there's a fear that budgets will get cut. So I think it's much more easily adaptable in smaller organizations where it's easier to cross the boundaries. If I could wave my magic wand, I would love to see DevOps be the movement that helps bring more optimization across the whole organization instead of narrowly focusing in on just singular individuals or just individual teams. I think there's a clear message here with DevOps that there's a huge benefit from working across the whole organization. And I think that when you spread that work across the various departments, that just not one team then is left to carry this, the bulk of the burden of getting something out. And when we can do that, maybe we can have a bit better, life balance. And because I think our children suffer when we're gone at work 70 hours a week. There's no doubt about it. And I think that if we can spread the load a little bit and get some acknowledgement on some of the heroic efforts that have been taking place in the past, we can make it just easier and better for everybody. I acknowledge that there are some people who will always work 70 hours a week because that's their business. But it's one thing when people want to put that kind of effort into it versus the business imposing people work those